Okay, welcome to your feedback, Liam. First impressions looks very good. I like it. So let's zoom in and get a bit closer. Awesome. Student number, nice, clear. I can see who it is. Name, brilliant. The uses of the website, the uses of websites and their features. There is spelt wrong. That should be THIER, like this. THIER. There, as in the features that belong to the websites. Yep. So it's to do with possession and ownerships. So if you can change that spelling, that'd be great. Obviously, this task was based on these learning outcomes, these aims. You had to create an infographic that demonstrates your understanding of the uses of websites and the features of websites. Okay, so moving on. Websites could do with a capital W there, because it's the beginning of a new sentence. Websites have features which can give information about products and any other information that might be required. We could do with pinning that down a little bit. It's a little bit wide. What I mean by that is that description is very abstract and expansive. We need to narrow that down, pin down exactly what kind of information people might need. So it could be research, videos, music, podcasts, news, shopping, all that sort of stuff. So far so good though. This is a nice image. It looks to me like the Winter Soldier logo. I don't know why that's there. We could do with something that relates to the text that you've put here. Yeah. So whenever you've got a bit of text, let's try and illustrate that with a nice image. So we need to replace this star because it doesn't really mean anything right now. Same thing down here. We need a capital S on some. So here it says, some websites such as Wikipedia have a feature that allows you to upload information to the website that can be seen by the public. Yeah, that's very true. We could do with a full stop here at the end after public, and then maybe one extra sentence that says something about Wikipedia itself. So let's have a look. What can we find out about Wikipedia? Let's go there. So here we are. This is Wikipedia. It is the free encyclopedia. Yep, it's an encyclopedia free to everybody. When I was your age, 20 years ago, something like that, encyclopedias were really, really expensive, and sometimes like 50 quid a book. So like you'd get A, and that'd be like 50 quid, and everything that they knew about things beginning with the letter A was £50. So just times that by 26 and you can figure out how much they used to cost. So that's why they sell it this way. So we're going to click on English. So yeah, Wikipedia, what is it? Let's have a look. Let's Wikipedia, see what it says. Wikipedia is a multilingual online encyclopedia created and maintained as an open collaboration project using a wiki-based editing system. It is the largest and most popular general reference work on the World Wide Web, and is one of the most popular websites ranked by Alexa as of June 2019. It features exclusively free content and no commercial ads, and is owned and supported by the Wikimedia Foundation, a non-profit organisation funded primarily through donations. Okay, so a nice piece of information. Now we've pinned down what Wikipedia is, and then you've got all this down here which will tell you, about the usage, operations, stuff like that. Depends how deep you want to go. We're making an infographic here. You're not doing a dissertation, so it doesn't have to be that deep, but we need to come from the perspective that the person reading this has never used the internet before, so they don't know what Wikipedia is. Yep, you can upload information to it, but you can also upload information to Facebook. You can also upload information to Instagram. You can upload information to millions of websites, but they're not Wikipedia. So if you're going to reference Wikipedia, let's say what is special about Wikipedia. Okay, down here we need capital W again on here. So websites will usually have contact information for customers. We could do with an apostrophe after that S, because we're talking about multiple customers. So the websites will usually have contact information for customers if in need of anything or require any assistance for their serves. Okay, so this paragraph needs a lot of work. I'm going to help you with that. The cool thing about this is that when I type stuff down here, you can then pause the video and go back. Oh, wait a minute, I don't think I've spelled this right. Let me double check. Sorry about T-H-E-I-R. Is that it? Let me just double check that. T-H-E-I-R. There. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Right. I'm not afraid to admit when I've got something wrong. So we'll delete that. Make that bold. Go back here. And up here, make sure that you spell it this way. Sorry about that, that's my bad. Okay, so come in back down here, this paragraph. Websites will often is probably a nicer word, a less complicated word than usually. Websites will often contain information sections such as, just make this a little bit bigger, information sections such as frequently asked questions for customers. Could be that way, could be this way. For customers, maybe that's right as well. For customers to use, I think in this context this is the right way. If they need assistance with product support, there will also be guidance on there for how to receive customer service. How to receive customer service if required. Okay, so this makes a little bit more sense. You need to make sure that you change this serves to service. So where this paragraph is, you should probably write something like, websites will often contain information sections such as frequently asked questions for customers to use if they need assistance with product support. There will also be guidance on there for how to receive customer service if required. Okay, so we've got that. That's cool. But let's have a look. This image sort of relates to what you're saying here. So we've got e-commerce design elements, customer friendly, security, mobile friendly, hosting. Not sure what CTA is. User friendly, product review. This is an alright graphic. It's not the best, but it's okay. Something that might be better, particularly for this paragraph, would be an example of customer service. So if I go to Curry's PC World, for instance, and click on there, and then I should be able to find customer services here. Yep, so I click on that. And then in order to get this information, I use this thing called a snipping tool. I'll show you where this is. So you type snip in here, click on that, highlight new. In this case we'll just put that there, so out of the way. New, and then we can see that this is Currys PC World, and this is their customer service page. So you would normally save this to your computer, and then you can upload it to PictoChart, and you can have it here, make space for it around here. You might have to rearrange your text. Okay, so at the end of this we could also do with a full stop as well. Again, another capital letter required here. So let's start again. So websites will usually have an FAQ section. Pretty good, so I probably should have read that. Which is for questions and answers related to the topic that have been frequently asked towards that topic. Right, okay. Where I gave you this feedback here, where I mentioned FAQs, you could reword this, because actually I think what you've written sounds better than what I wrote there. So yeah, I would keep this, but I would capitalize that W, put a full stop at the end of that there. Watch out for this, there seems to be an extra space there that we don't need. Moving down here, this image is a little bit squashed. I think you've nudged this in from the side in order to make it fit on. This is a bit squashed as well. Let me see. So this is an e-commerce, ABC Technologies. I'm not familiar with this. It might be a nice idea to use something that people are very familiar with, like Amazon, eBay, or one of the other giants, Currys for instance. 11 central features of a theme in WordPress web development. The cost, yeah, we don't really need this. If you were trying to illustrate this, I would crop this image, so just keep this bit, get rid of this, because that's not really relevant for what we're looking for here. That way you will have more room for this, and you can stretch that out again, and that will look normal. I've never seen a monitor like that before in my life. At the bottom we could do with some sort of conclusion to wrap it all up. So yeah, you've got lots to do there. We've got to maybe put in a more recognizable brand here, make this more relevant. You know, that should really be in where you talk about e-commerce. So you've only got this that mentions e-commerce, but then you've got an example of e-commerce. You've got here where it talks about customer services, but we don't have any example of customer services. We mentioned Wikipedia. We've got nothing about Wikipedia. We need to get rid of this shape. I don't know what this is. It's just horrible. Delete that. Yeah, so lots to think about there. I'll leave that with you. If you can make all of those changes in the next session, that'll be awesome. So I will see you. I'm just looking for, there we go. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, and have a good evening.